Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen, and how are you doing today? We are under freezing temps, so we're freezing our assets off, literally, figuratively, however you want to take that. And also, in past history, that means something is being born. And something is being born. We are being bombarded by baby goats. I'm not kidding. No pun intended there. Yeah, we are kidding. Calving, lambing, right? Kidding. Yeah, because they're kids. Kidding. Yeah. I always get that. It's just, I gotta think it through the process, But yes, so we had one of our baby goats have two little white goats. The one you could just tell was not doing good. He didn't have as much fur as the other one. He just, yeah, so he didn't make it. And my grandson said he wants to name the little white one Douglas. And I said, why Douglas? And he says, in honor of the one that died. My grandson knows more than I do, and he hasn't even been out here yet. So I guess the first set was a boy and a girl, and the little boy died. And so we have Douglas, the girl goat. But last night we had 3 born to one of our goats. She had 3 last year. Now she's got 3 this year. And I'm just like, this is only 2 goats, you guys. We had 5, 6, 7. Are there 7 females out there? That's a lot of goats. My son has already put them on Snapchat to see if he can sell them. We've been trying to sell them. And then my other son is like, well, we should make goat milk. And I'm like, this is the process that you guys told me was going to happen like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was when we got them. We're supposed to be milking goats, right? Not we, they are supposed to be milking goats. I have no more room in my schedule for another job. I'm sorry. So yeah, I was like, I can't get you to unload the dishwasher or take out the garbage and you're going to milk goats every day? Seriously, I want to see this. Prove it. Prove it. Bring it on, little boy. Bring it on. It's my middle son, not my youngest. But yeah, so it's my middle son who thinks he's going to be milking goats for profit. I just don't think that's a thing, you guys. It's like having chickens for a profit. We're not even going there. But anyway, we should be up to our eyeballs in baby goats pretty soon. I'll never get in my garage at this point until summer again because they're going to be in there. And it's so cold. I don't blame them. It's so cold. So today I have a treat for you. We are going to do the sweet orange chili soap. That has been a stellar hit with everybody I have given it to at Christmas time or who has stopped by to buy a few bars. Yes, I've gotten huge raves about it, and I can't wait to make some more because this was not the original design. This was something that was like a spur of the moment. Hey, what if I do this? Yeah. So this is not the original design. It is going to be in the future. I'm actually going to show that to you maybe next week. I can't remember what the lineup is, but I'll show it to you down the road what the original plan was for this soap. But anyway, let's get to this video. 3 things, dream big, be true to you. You are worth it. And let's go check out the sweet orange chili. Unfortunately, first I'm going to show you how I line my mold. Okay? I've watched a lot of people do this, and I'll tell you what, I think we all have our own way of doing it. So basically, I would cut it the long way because my mold is too short, right, for the top. And those are my straight edges on top. So what I need to do is I need to fold in between my 2 edges, okay? Remember, this is for inside the mold.
And I always use my straight edges on top. It's very helpful. If you have to do the mold the other way, like if it's short enough to fit in there, yeah, see those, I need to go by those board marks, not the outer board marks, the inside board marks. So I mark it and just keep folding using my straight edge. Okay, see, they will fit inside because I'm going inside the mold. I'm not wrapping the outside, guys. I'm wrapping the inside. So once I get that part done, that's going to just pop in there like that. See, like so, just like butter. I've been making a lot of butter. Oof, duh. And it's so good. We'll get into that another day. But anyway, so I fold it so I have one side creased, and that back side that I need to crease, that's on your, looking at it from your right. You can take a pen, you can take a nail, you can take a ruler, whatever, and you want to crease it. But I always go back over my creases, okay? I just kind of double crease because, you know, makes it work better. And I'm horrible at this, you guys. I really am. This is just, I've tried like 3 or 4 different ways, and this is the only way I can get it to work. Okay, so I have this corner. See that corner down on the bottom? I'm going to, I was looking for a pen so you could see it. Okay, so you can see it. See my corner? So that top edge, the bottom is going to swing over and overlap, and that top edge is going to go right up kitty corner. He's going to get folded. But then you can see the tip. See, that's creased down, and then I'm going to have a crease along the side, and I'm going to, I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe so you can see it. So it's lining up with my bottom, the bottom of my mold, really. Okay? And then I do the same thing. I kind of fold it over, and then I want to line up my lines. See? Whoops, nope, he's not there. Yep, and then crease that. See? Flip flop, like that. And then I'm just going to cut them off. Just easy peasy, cut it off. And then it looks all nice and neat on that one side. So if you have to watch this a few times, because I'm not very good at explaining it, much less doing it, it takes me forever, you guys. Yes, so you just want to fold that over. So you're going to get a fold, crease it down, line it up, and crease it again, okay? But it comes over the top. So it's on the back side of my mold. So my soap won't have those funky edges. It'll just have a smooth edge, but it, sometimes it's, it's odd. It's odd. But okay. And then I go back and double crease everything. I'm sorry, because I'm weird like that. And like I said, I really suck at doing this. There's just no other way to say it. I'm just not good. It takes me forever. But then you can basically put it in there, and then you pull your edges up, okay? So your edges are up. Now we're going to cut. I'm going to cut that corner, that seam right there. It should line up exactly with the inside of my mold. And I'm going to cut that seam right on the side seams and tape it down. I'm going to do the same for the other side. I'm going to cut. I'm just cutting that little flap, okay? That, we cut most of him off. Just cutting that little flap, because that part that overlays on the top, that's part of my mold. Not part of my mold, that's part of my liner. And then this part's easy. It's just basically make sure your bottom is down. Make sure it's all the way to the down, and your corners are creased. There. Voila. That's how I line my mold. And now to the sweet orange chili. I am using Trial by Fire. That's what it is. Trial by Fire. And beside that is a bowl of titanium dioxide. No, there's no titanium dioxide. It is all clay. And then I have some orange to the side. I was going for the ombre type soap, one color, but it's layered in color, in light to dark, dark to light, whichever way you do it. And too much trial by fire. Should have went for the lesser, is more, can add more, but whatever. So this is just in my oils. Okay, I'm just combining this because it also has some orange peel powder in here. And I just really wanted to get that nice and blend it up, and, just in case there were some clumps, because I'm really good about that. Okay. Yeah, see, he's not done. He's almost done, but he's not done. Isn't that a weird? It looks weird. It looks weird. This is also master batch number 1. And this is also the one, like rustic woods and rum that, overheated and had glycerin rivers galore. Yes. So this is right in that batch of oils. Same thing. Okay, the slurry to the side is just kaolin clay. Just clay. Okay? So my thought process here was to try and add enough clay. Probably should have had more clay in there, or added more clay at the same time. At each interval, just added more. Okay? But it was a process. It was something I wanted to do, and I was like, this will be the perfect soap, because I probably shouldn't have changed my original one, but it's okay. It was nice and fluid. For that, I am grateful. And then comes the, slurry. Okay, so to start with, this just has the kaolin clay in it. I'm going to add the orange at different intervals, because like I said, this was on the fly. Literally on the fly. Last minute decision. Okay, so eventually I am going to start adding orange to it, because so it's not really ombre, because it's not one color. It's actually, I was going for 2. I wanted it to go from the red to the orange, but we'll see how that worked. But so then my orange, I was going to add it to I had mixed it with oil and then put it in the clay, and then I'm like, you're an idiot, because oil and water don't mix, blah, blah, blah. So then I just put it in a little bit of oil and then poured that into the batter with some more of my clay slurry, and proceeded to go from there. It wasn't a bad idea, you guys. That was a bad thing. Whoops. So much for the spatula holding together there. I do like spatulas that are all like one solid piece. Those are my favorite. I actually have one just for soaping. I don't know why I don't use it otherwise. I use it for my hot process soaps. But in goes some more orange, and in goes some more clay and water. Was I measuring? No. Why? Because I was on the fly and I didn't want to measure it. This smelled so good, though. Like, literally smells amazing. So that was a bonus. I figured no matter how bad this looked, it was going to smell amazing. So back and forth. That is literally all I did. Added some more orange. Added some more of the slurry of clay and water. So not ombre. We're going gradient. Not ombre. And it took a long time. And so I was thinking maybe I should have made thicker lines instead of just the one pass, So, a couple passes, It's a boring pour, you guys. It's boring. But it's... what can I say? But, but it's a technique, and it was a thought process, and you could see it get a little lighter and a little oranger on a very, very small scale. So there you go. Should I have done it darker? Maybe I should have. Not darker, but the whole thing, the whole process, more white, more orange, less red, you know. I have a plan for another one. I haven't done it yet, so I'm not even going to tell you because, who knows, it might only come out in September or something with my luck. But, so that's all I kept doing, literally. Some more orange, squeaked the orange out, squeaked out the more kale and clay and water, and so there you go. Yeah, this isn't the original design. I'm not doing this again. Not with this soap. This soap has to be a fun soap. This is like that 70s soap. It's boom in your face. It's out there. It's this did not do the scent justice. Not that I ever do some of my scents justice, like the rustic woods and rum. That was totally like not even a thing. Like that, nothing to do with the scent at all. But I suppose that's okay, because people smell it expecting, something, and it's not what they expect. It's okay. So cleaning out my orange. The orange was, I think it's just orange from Brambleberry. Just the Brambleberry orange. Since my notes don't really say, it just says orange. I'm not much help, am I? But it does work. It does work. So you want to take a guess how many baby goats we'll have at the end of this season of kidding? I want to say calving all the time. You should take a guess. We should all guess. So I saran wrapped this. I wrapped it in a towel and I put it in my oven, preheated to 170, and I let it sit there for 24 hours to seep up and gel. Okay, so I suppose I should show you how I take it off. I mean, literally, I just take this off. I do scrape off the bigger soap bits, and then I wipe it off with a paper towel just to, and then I use it to reline my mold again until it's done. Oh, so here's the bar. For a very boring pour, it wasn't a very exciting bar to look at. Let me just tell you, it's, I won't show it all, but it does have the glycerin rivers are all on top. Look at that. And there is some lineage. The top of the soap, the very, very top, is more orange than anything. And it's had a weird outlook to it. But yeah, hellacious glycerin rivers. Look at those. But in reality, looking at those glycerin rivers were I was just shocked. I was actually worried. But, I have to fix him. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a hole. But, in looking at these bars, when you look at them, I didn't actually do too bad. I kind of accomplished my goal in a weird type of way. They are gradient. They do go kind of from red to orange. They're really more orange on that top layer, but that, So, woohoo for me. For a soap on the fly, this thing really flew and did pretty much what I wanted it to do. I think I wanted it a little bit more red on the bottom and more orange, but for a gradient soap, I did a great job. So this is what the soap looks like just after it's cut. And this is what it looks like after it's cured. And for the fragrance notes, this soap's going to give the 70s soap a run for its money. But anyway, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.